supposed to. Period.
Fuck me, that looks fulfilling. Light 'em up! Bad guys. Lots of bad guys.
Vertical shift. Outside of the location.
Push up, go, go, go!
AA gun, straight ahead. RPG!
Now what happens?
Have you cleared the AA guns? We need to launch these bombers.
We got one AA cleared.
You know that's not good enough. I can't risk an early strike. We only got one shot at this.
You don't think I know that? Just be ready to launch when I tell you, Hudson.
F0 goes up and F5 over to the high.
Contact. Now!
Just looking at what the general sign looks like.
They did it,
Starting
Mr.
at
President.
0,
They stopped
it
the
goes to
nukes.
5.
Thank God.
And the
So,
CIA.
like, the
Did they get
here-
Perseus?
No, sir. His whereabouts are unknown.
And a Russian response?
Nothing yet. We're seeing signs of confusion. It's possible this was all a rogue operation. Perseus may not have been following orders from Moscow.
Well, I'll be damned. Maybe we have something in common after all.
We stopped them. Those towers are history. What's
Midline
the
is there.
situation down there?
A horizontal shift.
Come in.
Yes.
Woods, have you
So the
found them
horizontal
yet?
shift here, we have to pay close attention to. So the horizontal
Over here!
The horizontal shift, because it's
Give me a
inside
hand.
the function. So since it's inside the side function, what we say is plus 5.
Take my hand, Bell.
It is left.
We did it. This is a message to
Your
Perseus
starting point.
and those that'll follow him. We don't just sit back
So
and
if
hope
I
for the
normally
best.
start at 0 on the
We'll make the
x-axis,
best happen.
and I have gone left.
This is how wars are won, Bell.
That means my starting spot is at negative 5. Right, there's my starting spot, is at negative 5.
Do you have an update on Qasim Javadi?
What we still have
Yeah,
to be
after
aware
capturing
of
Qasim Javadi,
is my
we've
period.
convinced him he's
So
better
my
off
period
working
is
for
still
us
too high.
rather than against
So I
us.
still need
The death
my
of Arash
starting
Kadivar
point
opens a path for
plus
Qasim
my
to take
period
control of their
to
network.
give me my
He'll
ending
give us
point.
deeper insight into
So
Soviet
this is
activity in
my
the Middle
period.
East. And with our resources behind him, he should be able to
My
influence
period is
regional
5.
affairs for years
How
to
we
come.
find the ending point is we take the start,
What about Anton
start point,
Volkov?
start value.
Volkov
We
has
add
become a
the
prime
period,
source of information since his capture.
and we get the end
After
value.
interrogating him, MI6 quickly established a series of listening
My
posts in
starting
East
point
Berlin.
is negative pi.
They've already intercepted messages from the KGB to assets throughout the city.
Add,
We're poking holes in the Iron Curtain.
which means my ending point is negative pi plus 2 pi is just pi. So to start at
How did the
negative
cleanup
pi,
in
to
Havana
go a
go?
distance
We
of
were able to recover Agent
pi
Azoulay's body from the
radians
compound
or
in
2
Cuba.
pi units,
President
if I
Reagan
start at
personally
negative
reached
pi,
out to his
I'm
family
gonna
and his
end up
casket's
at
in transit to Tel
positive
Aviv.
pi.
As you
Now,
know,
I
Helen
wanna
Park
talk
returned to
about this
London.
on the unit
She'll
circle. I wanna
continue to
show
recover
you
from her injuries there.
on the unit circle
Afterwards, MI6 plans to give her a task force dedicated to finding Perseus.
is that anything that goes
What about the rest of the team?
counterclockwise, just like a
They got off
normal
Solovetsky
quadrant,
before the Soviets could send in forces to investigate.
zero
It'll take some time to heal up, then it's back to work.
We may have stopped Perseus, but his rats are still nesting all around us, thanks to the help of one of our own.
Not anymore. We took down that son of a bitch Aldrich, as well as his key assets here in the States. It'll take Perseus a while to recover from this one.
What about Europe?
Not only did we stop a nuclear attack, we managed to take out Major Vadim Rudnik. That should be a significant blow to Perseus's European network. We also flushed all of Rudnik's key assets down the shitter. Maybe someday Perseus can join him.
Hudson, you're the Shakespeare of Langley. And Bell.
Question is, which rating value do I end up at? And so if I end up right here and got one full cycle with 2 pi ratings around circle,
Arctic
I end up
air.
at
There's the head, doesn't it? Bell, you made 2 extraordinary sacrifices to stop Perseus. One was without your knowledge. The other, you made that decision of your own accord. I just want you to know that this little thing that's happened with you and me, it was always for the greater good. You're a goddamn hero, you know that, kid. Heroes have to make sacrifices. That's why when I ask you for one more, I hope you understand. It was never personal.
No, no, bro. What is this shit?
My sine graph starts at the midline, and we already know the starting point is -5. Start here on the midline, and the next spot is the highest value. Next spot is the midline again, and it goes down to negative, then it hits the midline.
This. Shino, put into the Shino, sir. 313-502-0790.
So, when you're writing sine and cosine equations, and when you're graphing them, when you're graphing it, you have to go through this process. Period is always going to be too high for now, and we're going to talk about that when we come back in this information, and we're going to talk about how to graph more complex equations. Right now, period is always going to be high. You can already think of it in 20 it's 25. You're going to identify vertical and horizontal motions. If I'm asking you to write the equation, there are going to be so many different possibilities. But if you take a look at this, we share this screen. I want to just talk about this last point here. First of all, I want to give you a little intro on Desmos and I'm going to make these three examples. When you open up Desmos, you're just going to play graph from negative 510, negative 506. If you hit the graph settings button in the upper right hand corner, you can make sure your in radians or degrees. But what you can do is you can make these into radian values, and that comes from x-axis step. Step really just means scale, what you want to count by. And if you change this to a pi over 2 or pi over whatever you want it to be, then you'll notice that it all of a sudden turns all of those into radian values. Now if I want to graph sine of x, just like we talked about, there's 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0. But when we graph cosine of x, cosine of x starts high, 0, low, 0, back up. What you'll notice though is that these two graphs are very, very, very similar. The farther I zoom out, the less you can actually tell what's farther. But that's because they're really just a transformation of each other. These two graphs are just a transformation of each other. If I move the sine graph backwards, so plus pi over 2 units, it actually ends up being the cosine graph. Because the sine and cosine functions, their outputs are just a quarter of a turn around the circle away from each other. So as we move from one axis to the other, they flip flop. So it's 1/4 of a turn, and their answers just interchange. And so if I move it a quarter backwards, a quarter of the circle backwards, they end up being the same equation. So what this means is that I can technically write a cosine function as a sine function, and I can technically write any sine function as a cosine function. all of these equation distributions ended up bound of answers to write the equation of this graph. I want you to take these, and I want you to come up with some obscure, really big equation that happens to work. And great. But the easiest way to do it is where does it start? You know that cosine graphs always start up high at 0, 1. That's the graph that you have. It starts at 0, 1. Go with cosine. If it starts at the origin, go with sine. It's going to make it like a lot. And also it goes up, right? Sine goes up, cosine goes down. If it's flipped, you might want to try using a different function. The only reason I bring this up is the practice I got for you. I ain't going to ask you to write, just practice writing the equation. There's like 6 graphs to write the equation. And so I want you to give that a shot and look at it and talk to build on this unit. So we're going to stop here today. I'm going to put the practice on Schoology and share it with you. There's also going to be the lesson video, so go back and I don't want you to you can do it today if you want while it's fresh in your mind. You can try to save it for, when we get closer, come back from break. I'm not going to assign anything else over break, but I didn't want you to leave today without having some type of practice for graphic sine and cosine, because you're not going to get an extra async day like first, third hours did today of practicing this assignment. So I'm going to assign it to you on Schoology. Get it done at any point throughout the break. You have some downtime, and then we'll refresh our memories on these graphs when we come back in January. Any other questions for me here? All right.
He's coming too.
Your 2 weeks off. Hopefully you get a detox.
Bell, no more fucking around. What did Perseus say? Where is he?
Just kind of refresh your batteries, and we'll come back.
What you're going through now is nothing compared to what you'll experience if you don't start cooperating.
Good.
Where is Perseus? You tell us, Bell. That's what this whole fucking thing is about.
Bell, you were one of Perseus's agents. His associate, Arash Kadivar, turned on you at the airstrip in Turkey. Left you for dead.
When the plane leaves Trabzon, it's stopping in Duga. This you know. Here's what you don't know. Perseus won't be there. None of these hired guns are going to leave Duga alive. We'll dump their bodies in the forest. Then we will move the weapons to Volkov in Berlin. From there, we fly to Solovetsky.
But I have other plans for you. Perseus thinks too highly of you.
I don't want the competition.
We were there. We found you after everything went down. The CIA reinvented you, Bell. We needed to give you a new identity to replace the old. Hudson thought we were making a mistake by conditioning you to be an ex-KGB agent. What else is new? And we were able to utilize your language and cryptography skills as an added bonus. The bigger challenge was your memory.
The CIA's MK-Ultra program used Atlas missions in Vietnam as a template. We needed you to have that shared experience, that lifelong bond, to establish trust.
Are your hands clean, Bell? No. Count yourself lucky. You've only had those memories for a few months. Me? I've been living with them for over a decade. Interrogation didn't work with you, but thanks to MK Ultra's research, we had a backup plan. If you believed you were someone else, we could lead you to a place where you'd give everything up. I don't think so. You're still holding back on us, and we are gonna get it out of you. We have a job to do. Bell, come on, we got a job to do.
You got a job to do.
The trigger phrase kept you in line, but it didn't get us everything we needed. Your innermost secrets were always locked behind a door. Bell, I realize you probably hate us right now, what we've done to you. I just need you to fully understand the stakes here. What you do right now is not about me, it's not about you, it's about millions of other fucking people. It's about stopping someone who, in the end, has no true allegiance to anyone other than himself. So tell me, where is Perseus?
Once we control the Greenlight arsenal, we will detonate them all from the safety of Solovetsky.
This is your chance to define who you really are, Bell. Where is Perseus?
From the safety of Solovetsky.
Duga. Sims, get Washington on the line. Everyone else gear up. We're leaving now. You made the right choice, Bell. Come on. You're still one of us. Adler. Right. Yeah. We'll leave within the hour.
Так точно.
We won't let the president down.
5 years ago, NATO intelligence detected a powerful signal of unknown origin. The new signal created radio disruptions worldwide.
Not to mention all kinds of conspiracy theories.
NATO quickly tracked it to this facility in the Soviet Republic of Ukraine, the Duga Radar Array.
It's an over-the-horizon radar system. Big improvement over their old missile defense tech. It uses a lot of juice. Could be used to broadcast any kind of long-range signal they want.
Like detonation codes to every green light nuke in Europe.
Where exactly is this thing? About 60 miles north of Kiev, between the cities of Pripyat and Chernobyl. It's nothing but thick forest for miles around.
A perfect hiding spot for Perseus.
We'll have to drop you in a little further out. No recon, no heavy support. Just a light infiltration squad.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just point the way.
Bell came through for us in the nick of time. I never doubted it.
Adler, still seeing no activity from our side.
Same. I haven't seen shit yet.
All right. Everyone converge on the gate. You sure you're not forgetting something, Bell?
There's nothing here. This can't be the right place.
We didn't see anything on our side either.
It's him. He fucking lied to us.
That true, Bell? You pull us out to the middle of nowhere Russia so Perseus can detonate those nukes? I had no other choice but to trust you. What a waste. You actually could have done something with yourself, kid. Those nukes were for defense, not offense. You don't recognize the difference? I'd let you walk back to Perseus, but I think I'll spare you the regret instead. Apparently we didn't do a good enough job. Time's up, kid.
Yeah!
Taking cover! Get inside, Atlas! We'll cover you!
On your feet, comrade. Ready for a little retribution?
Bill, you're making a mistake!
Yes, sir.
We're gonna bury you, motherfucker! Should have stayed on our side! Stay on one! Fuck! I can't believe it! Don't back down! God damn it, Bill! You're gonna die here!
Over here, comrade. This is it. Your friend went through here. He is not far. Come out and play. You are running out of time. And space. The cat becomes the mouse.
Glad to see you still care. Mind giving me a light?
Should have been put down long ago.
You remember my face, don't you? Solovetsky, stand by for the detonation order.
Так точно.
I think you deserve this moment, comrade.
Так точно.
I wish we could return to Solovetsky to watch it all unfold, but that chapter is closed now. We begin the next one together. You did well. And to think, after all this time, they still believe I'm Perseus. As if Perseus could ever be an individual working alone. So American. We'll need a new home now. The Central Committee will be more surprised than the CIA. Even if we made the best choice for the future of our homeland. Yet, for humanity, their eyes will be as clouded as ours once were. Come, there is still much to be done.
My God. How many green light nukes did he detonate?
All of them, Mr. President.
Does anyone know the bombs were ours?
Materials related to Operation Greenlight were anonymously released an hour ago, presumably by Perseus. Calls are beginning to come in from across the globe.
That son of a bitch.
You and Vice President Bush are to be moved to secure locations immediately.
I want any business related to this thing erased forever. Everything. Can you make that happen?
Of course. It's already begun.
We will watch Europe burn. We will watch the empire of the United States collapse under its own weight. A world with two superpowers will become a world with one. The Soviet Union. And if the leaders of this new world order squander the opportunity we have provided them, then they too will be replaced. Qasim Javadi. He fell into the hands of your former CIA friends. Qasim is too soft. I will need you to personally supervise his erasure. As with Qasim, the CIA is now holding Anton Volkov. If you can locate him, bring him back to us. If they have broken him, he must be eliminated. You say that Eleazar Azule perished at Cuba. We will not miss that one. His interference with our Middle East assets will be a distraction no more. As for the rest, it was a pleasure eliminating them by your side. Even though we have prevailed, the CIA has significantly wounded our foundation inside the US. Robert Aldrich has been killed, and our network there has collapsed. It could take us years to regain the footing we have lost. The death of Major Vadim Rudnik is a terrible loss for post-nuclear Europe. He was to help shepherd in the Soviet-aligned future. Hopefully, we can still move forward without his presence there. The CIA also managed to eliminate all three of Rudnik's key assets. We have no one else to help fill the void. Inserting new agents into such influential positions will take years. But have no doubt, these are but temporary losses. We are just getting started, my friend.